of the leaders in a group of young adults, like college and career-aged young adults, and we had a good lesson. We're learning together. We kind of have been focused on sharing what we believe with other people. If we believe it, why aren't we sharing it more often? And of course, the usual reasons are we don't want to be confrontational, don't want to offend anyone, and don't want to make people uncomfortable. Plus, the whole group is, in general, a pretty quiet group. Quiet people, which I get because I'm quiet too. I mean, I'm talking to you, but this is, I'm 43. When I was 23, that's not something that would have happened ever. In fact, I didn't really start speaking more confidently with people until my daughter was a toddler. And I realized that this painful shyness I feel, I didn't want her to grow up feeling like that. I wanted her to be who she was meant to be and not be, trained behaviorally by me. So I started trying to come out of my shell just a little. And I'm not talking about introversion. There's nothing wrong with that. That's something I will always be, an introvert. But I mean feeling like your thoughts are totally not wanted, so I better not chime in. Or, I would say hi to this person, but I'm sure they don't want to say hi to me, so why bother? Or it's so awkward. Kind of a panic at social situations. I just didn't want to live like that in front of her. I never thought I wouldn't feel that way. But I guess I was just going to force myself to go through the motions that a normal person would, and eventually it would feel more comfortable maybe, but definitely she would see it and take from that how to behave. So anyhow, it did get easier to do those things. Yeah, or I wouldn't be doing this right now. So anyway, that's a group of quiet people too. And so, we're all learning together. But then we followed that with, when we all came together for worship service, we had a missionary speak, and he was talking about sharing what you believe in hostile environments, other countries where you can't freely speak about what you believe. And it was very eye-opening. He said something about how everyone in the world, everywhere, knows what Coca-Cola is. That people in, just miles and miles from civilization, in the farthest backwater, have cell phones. But why do they not know what the Bible actually says? It's because the church hasn't told them, And when I say church, I mean like believers who believe in the Bible, not just the institution of the church. That's can be different. Those can be very different. A lot of people see the church as Christianity as being national borders. I'm an American, I'm Christian. No, that's not necessarily so. It supersedes our nationality. It's a spiritual thing. So anyway, it's just been eye-opening for me. Why am I hesitant to share what I believe? And I'm not talking about ramming something down someone's throat or pretending I have like all these answers, let me fix you, because I know one thing, I know one name, Christ, and I don't have anything else to myself. I have some experiences, but I'm right in there with everybody else, screwing up a lot. But anyway, so it was good. They went together well, and it gave me kind of a focus for my thoughts and prayers. So anyhow, I didn't really think I would talk so much about these things on this vlog, but I mean, this is what I do. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I'm speaking with people about this. Sunday, I'm speaking with people about this. It's just a big part of my life. And, I'm reading my Bible every day. That's just part of who I am. So why would I hide that? Why would I pretend that this is more what I'm about? Because it's not. But I like it. This is actually a Watchman's cap I'm starting with some Lion brand that I got at Joann's. It's Woolies, so it's washable. for my uncle. He told me last summer that this watchman cap that I had knit for my grandfather fit him perfectly. He inherited it when my grandfather passed away a couple of years ago. And he said, could you knit me one just like it, but black, for the New Orleans Saints? And he was going to get a patch of their logo and sew it to it. So I said, sure. But then I kind of forgot about it, and then he's recently been very ill, and I thought, well, that's something I can do for him and make it a Christmas present, and just let him know I'm thinking about him, and you know, as I work on it, I'm praying for him, and we love him. So that's easy, and it's gonna knit up fast. Plus, Woolie's easy care. You know, he doesn't have to worry about some kind of special wash, because I don't think that would have ever happened. So that's what I'm working on mainly today. But I did work some last night on my little striped Mistletoe Kisses colorway socks here. This is Turtle Purl yarns. You can see that the cream stripe hasn't come up yet, but it's a really great, that mint is what makes it to me, a little stripe of mint. I'm just doing Susan B. Anderson's Smooth Operator socks, and I was going to do them 2 at a time, and I thought, oh, that's a lot of trouble. I want to be able to take it in the movies. I want to be able to do it while I'm watching TV. I don't want to have to mess with that, but I may as well have, because the only sock needles I could find were zeros. They're carbons, and the join is terrible, and I'm just having to rake over it, and I'm having to knit really tight for this to be a good gauge in stockinette. So I may as well have just raked both of them over it and done 2 at a time socks. I wish I had. Oh, I wanted to show y'all my sweater that I'm wearing. I told you about it the other day. This Blowing Snow by Emily Ringelmann, and you can see this stitch pattern on the back. It's like chevrons. It's nice. It was in the Midwestern Knits book that I was showing you. Well, oh, this is something else, but I have several of her designs in my queue, on my favorites, and this one might be in my queue, but I never got around to making it when it came out. It's her knitted Fair Isle pants. Are those not awesome? Those are great. I wanted to make them immediately when it came out, but at the time I was gaining a lot of weight, like gaining weight steadily, like every week a little more. My clothing didn't fit. I had something going on with my health. It was stress. I just was super stressed out, and it was just ruining me hormonally, because well, I mean, I was eating cleaner than I do now, and most of that time I was exercising more regularly than I am now, so it was just a stressful thing. But I was gonna see if I could find Blowing Snow. Oh, here we go. So I didn't want to knit them because I thought, oh, it's intricate Fair Isle, it's big, it's pants, those are so long. I would hate to make them and them not fit. That would just kill me. So I didn't do it. Here's how Blowing Snow, the back of it looks. And mine is a little bit longer, and it's really a great cardigan. It's good to wear over leggings or whatever, and then I can pull it off if I'm hot. So I've worn it a lot. I love the shawl collar. So anyway, that's my day so far, and that's pretty much most of my day. I'm gonna work on those things. I have a sweater to finish for my son-in-law. That's from last Christmas. That's gonna come out too, but probably not today. I'll probably work today and tomorrow on that hat for my uncle, and then get to my son-in-law, and here and there I'll work on things for me, but I'm gonna try to put others first. It's so hard. The brown and the black yarn, Anyway, I'm gonna go ride bikes now.
might have touched that. Oh yeah. Zoom in on it.
Zucchini, leeks, chili powder, garlic, a little oil. I'm just gonna steam it for a few minutes. These are my air plants. I have to soak them for a few minutes every week and then dry them out. But this one, I've had it for a whole year and it's gone. I mean, look, there's only one green part left. It's gone. I think it's when we went on vacation. It hasn't been right since I got back. It didn't get watered right. So this one too, not looking so hot. But if I can keep them 6 months, that's cool. I have different places to put them and little, you know, things like this and these little heads. These little heads, you know. So it's kind of fun to water all of these. Look, these aren't looking so hot either. Just 1 week of neglect. And these are going outside, but then it got really cold. I can't believe we got cold weather and snow. I'm glad I didn't have them planted yet. And when it's all blended. And then, you know, meat. Am I on your way? Oh, don't leave. Come here, little girl. Come here, sister. Oh, not you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay.